Hey, Coach, welcome to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe down below and click up above. That way you'll be notified of everything that kind of comes through. If you're looking to win championships, if you're looking to have a messy basement like this, but a basement like this, go down over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It's the resources, it's mentoring, it's the one-stop shop for basketball coaches. Go over and check it out. Have a great day.
All right, welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops. Coach,
Coach.
how are you?
Doing great.
Yeah. Don't I
We're
look more,
recording a sunny Saturday morning.
yes, don't I look more relaxed now the basketball season's over?
Yeah, different person. Get your voice back too.
I know, sleeping better. My whoop is telling me I'm less strained. Everything is good. Yeah. So never comes
Walking normal.
walking graphics. Yes. I made Coach walk a couple miles when we met for last couple weekends ago. It's pretty funny.
It's good.
It was
I mean,
cold.
well, that's the problem. I don't mind walking. It's the cold.
It's the California, not used to the Windy City kind of thing. Um,
No.
so tell people about our new podcast, Coach.
Yeah, coaches, go check out youthsportsinsider.com. We go behind the scenes in the business of youth sports. As we know, it's becoming a multi-billion-dollar business, and we want to break down the good, the bad, the ugly of youth sports. How can we make it better? We're interviewing executives who are involved in youth sports, and again, breaking the business side down. So go check it out, youthsportsinsider.com. And but maybe by the time you're listening to this, we will have some. We have a
We're hoping. We're hoping. We're hoping.
yeah.
We're hoping.
We have a special guest coming in. You're gonna wanna tune in
Yes.
too. So go to usportsinsider.com, get yourself on the list, and we'll send you the updates as the podcasts come out.
Interview that Coach is actually nervous about. So that's good. Yes.
Yeah, it's the first interview that I'm actually a
A
little,
little nervous. I know. It's
had to
crazy.
call the pros in to help me.
All right. So what's today's topic, Coach?
Today we're going to talk about winning at all cost mentality in youth sports. Um, how did we get there? Can we change it? What's a healthy balance? And then let's redefine at a youth level what winning should be.
So yeah, so let's talk about how do you think we got here? I think that's the first part to start at, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, you talk to, you were sitting in that conversation. We talked to a athlete that played at a D1 school and then went on to play professional. And when he first started playing, how old? He's in his 20s still, right? Or is he 30s? 20s? 30s.
30s, 30s.
30s. Yeah, so 30s. So when he first started playing basketball, this whole idea of AU didn't exist, right? Or it was just starting. And I think when money entered and you started getting sponsors for youth sports or teams, team-based sponsors, Nike starting to sponsor, young athletes, people caught wind of that, and so they started putting super teams together, right? And it just kind of and winning attracts good players. Winning attracts, if you have a winning program, you can attract more of the Nike and Adidas money and other things, and then that just has a trickle down effect into every aspect of youth sports. What I mean by that is, from your AAU all the way down to your rack. So that's one
Well, I
way
think
I
that
think we got
I
there.
think it's been the influx of pay for play, AU,
Mhm.
summer. I think it's also been the influx of social media, of the highlight reel, the TikTok, the all of those things I have have rewired people to look at the winning, gotta win, gotta win, gotta win, gotta win. So we make the
Hmm.
highlight tape, we make this, we make it used to be you just wanted to make the nightly news, the nightly news
Yeah.
maybe,
Right.
or the
Yeah, as your local head.
newspaper. When you open up the
Right.
newspaper on Saturday morning, you wanted to be on the front of the newspaper. Well, now, and which is local,
Right.
um, but now you can become national almost too quickly in some
Hmm.
respects.
Well,
And I think
but what about the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
no,
I
I
thought you
think
were
that's
done.
part. I think
Yeah.
the fifth grade coach thinking he has to win in a tournament on a Tuesday and blah blah. I think it's trickled. I think a little bit.
Well, a
Everything is
lot of
so
like,
fast.
yeah. But does that really address like the that coach that you just had mentioned, that fifth grade dad who's coaching a team and is just over the top, or the mom, right? Who's over the
But I
top
think
at,
everything's
is
more out in front about the even the high school level has become it's almost come down from the college level. Like it's like yes, it's like we got to win here, so then they can make the great eighth grade team, so then they can their make the sophomore team as a freshman, and they can play varsity as a sophomore, and then they can get a NIL. It's like I think all of that
Mhm.
win has trickled down not only to the I'm not sure it trickled to the fifth grader, maybe don't have a fifth grader in the house anymore, but I definitely think it's trickled down to the parents and the coaches of
Yeah.
those really good kids.
Yeah. And on the parent, yeah, on that parent side, I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I don't know what the pressure they feel to win. I don't know if they think it's about them, right? Them personally, them reliving some, yeah, now they have a chance to, do something that they didn't do, right?
Right.
Maybe in
So
sports.
so so before we jump in, I got an answer to that, I think. But before, let's give a big shout out to our other sponsor where they can go find where can they find some great practice things, coach?
Yeah, coaches, go check out coachingyouthhoops.com. We have put together a tremendous amount of resources to help you along your coaching journey. Go check them out at coachingyouthhoops.com, from practice plans, drill libraries, uh, offenses, defenses. We got everything all mapped out for you. Just take it and just coach your team. Spend time with the kids, coaching the right way.
Um yeah,
Coachingyouthhoops.com.
yeah. So I think all of that has caused yes, it's more about it's comparison. The grass always looks
Hmm.
greener. It's
Right.
always I'm not doing right by my child. We have to win here so that we get invited to this, or they can make that. I don't think parents have changed. I don't think kids have changed. I think the environment around them has gotten exponentially more in front of them, more knowledgeable. I
Hmm.
mean, like when I was like colleges had to used to have to buy paper lists to find who the best players were. I mean, it's like things have just gotten instantaneous. And I think that's where I think the
Yeah,
parents
it's
have felt
true. It's a
like,
good point.
it's more like we got to win this game. And what I think we do need to do is talk about what the solution is, maybe. But
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
I think the issue is they feel like God, if they don't take algebra as a seventh grader, they're not going to be able to take calculus.
Right.
They're not going to get into Harvard.
Right.
It's the same principle with athletics as it
You're
is
right.
with
Yeah.
academics. Johnny needs to go to Stanford, so he needs to do 18 extracurriculars and not have one free minute, not be anyway. It's similar. Those parents are just like these parents, I think. Um, and I think it takes the part of the solution. I think is it takes a strong parent to go, hold on, there's more to life. Let's get off our devices. Let's go out and enjoy nature. Let's be the person you want to be. Anyway, um, that
Well, it takes a coach too to
yes,
stand up, and coaches, and hopefully multiple coaches, that grows too. Where what is the way I think about it. I had a call with a parent yesterday. We were talking about it. I'm like, well, what is winning? Like, winning is not the scoreboard in fourth grade, right? Is your player getting better? Is she happy playing?
Right. Does she want to
Um,
play next year?
does she
Yes.
want to play next year? You know, anyway, yeah, and I think we have to define, coaches have to have a
It's a feeding
definition of
frenzy
winning.
too. I think it's a little bit of a feeding frenzy because all these parents get together and they go to these
Mhm.
tournaments and they
They
pay all
sit in
this
the
money.
stands and they talk,
They
and
pay
then
all this
yeah,
money to get into the thing, and then they pay all the money for the hotel, and they pay all the money for the food, and then they sit around the pool while the kids are swimming and going, "Gosh, what are we going to do? And
yeah,
is this a competitive enough? Are they being
right,
challenged? Blah blah blah." I mean, it is
yeah,
literally like throwing chum into piranhas in a pool. Like it's like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I've been in
yeah.
those
No, you're absolutely,
discussions. Trust me, I
yeah,
haven't personally fed them, but I've heard them. It's like that's what
right,
happens. Um,
yeah,
and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to pay the fee to join the club. It's a lot of money to pay for the hotel at night. It's a lot of money to pay for the week. I mean, I have a friend right now who's just sent, he's playing, they're playing volleyball all week, and he's texting me at 6 a.m. this morning. It's like he's playing volleyball, like, and he's,
yeah,
luckily it's in town, so two things are cheaper. He doesn't have the hotel and the
yeah,
food, but he still has to get
right,
the
right,
entry
right.
fee still there, and he still has to do all those are, and then with that comes, well, then
The
she
expectations,
better
right?
play, we
Yeah,
better win, we better do this,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
those
Because if we don't win,
expectations.
we're just going to go to the next program, and it's like this. I had a high school coach tell me the other day. He was like, "Can you believe this parent came up to me during new student orientation for their high school and said, 'Freshman coming in, can you guarantee that my daughter is going to start? If not, I'm going to go to another high school.'" And he said, "Bye
Okay,
bye."
bye.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Because you already started off with that, like that parent's
Never,
going to be
never
the
have said that. And any kid that's ever asked it, I go, I haven't asked the three kids that played in the NBA. I didn't tell them that they were going to make my team or start or play. I'm not going
yeah,
to tell you because maybe you'll be
right.
an NBA player someday too, but I'm not going to tell you.
Well, let's bring this back though
Yes,
to winning at all costs. I think
cost.
all of these are things. What's the solution? Even if it's a small, right? What's a win here to
I think
winning
you
at
said,
all
I think we
costs,
both
right?
have
And
said the solution. I think it's about parenting. I think it's about players. It's about expectations. It's
give me something
about,
concrete though. I'm a coach and I'm listening to this right now, right? Like I yes, Bill
and
and Steve totally buy into this.
it needs
Yes,
to be,
this is a
you need
problem.
to, then you need to get kids and parents in your organization that buy into your mission statement, which is
And define what, yeah, define what
what that is.
define exact, yeah, what winning is for you. It's not giving
Yes.
the scoreboard. I don't care for, yeah, exactly.
Yes. And
Yeah,
maybe winning becomes more important in seventh and eighth grade.
that's right.
100% agree. You're getting
Yeah,
them ready for high school. You're getting them ready for the next step. But for third grade, no. And it's
no,
hard because most of the
it
coaches,
is.
the moms and dads,
Right.
are competitive. That's why they're
That's right.
coaching, and their kids are
Yeah,
it's it's a hard switch. It is definitely a
yeah.
very hard switch for both the parents and the coaches.
So I think the big takeaway is here, yes, it is a problem. You shouldn't have a win at all cost mentality in grade school. Winning becomes important as they get a little bit older, but still not the most important thing. Focus on fun. Focus on defining what winning is. The kids come back the next year, they're happy, they're getting better, right? Or you're achieving certain goals within every game, right? Getting X number of rebounds, right? Define those, not what's on the scoreboard.
Yep, perfect. All right, give a big shout out to our sponsors again, Coach.
Yeah, coaches, go check out coachingyouthhoops.com for everything you need to become a championship coach and a
Yes,
winning coach, right? We even
yes.
go through what winning is and how to do it. And we have checklists to help you get started with the season, practice plans, drills, offenses.
Lot of
But
free stuff, but if you want, Coach and I have
yeah,
kids in college, so if you want to help us out for a couple bucks here or
that'd be
there,
awesome.
we would,
Yeah.
neither one of us would complain. All
Coachingyouthhoops.com. Go check it out.
right, till next week. Bye.
Next week.
Hey, Coach, so glad you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed it a lot. Actually, if you did, subscribe and like, and then go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better.